Hello everyone, I am the Scruffy Gentleman, and thank you for joining me for another romp through Dark Souls 3. We return to Joe. You know Joe, of course. He had quite an adventure last time, died 12 times, he beat Vor to the Boreal Valley, hitched a ride on an ugly guy, got a hook for a face. You know Joe. But here he is. We've made it to the foot of the high wall last time, so we are going to set out from here. But before we go on, there is one thing I forgot to do last time that I just want to pop back and do briefly. So here we are. I've popped back to Firelink Shrine because I actually completely forgot about one potential friend here who we have forgotten, or who I had forgotten completely about, rather. And it is here on this throne we can meet our friend Ludleth. Here he is.
Look not in
So, believe it or not, Ludleth, small though he may be, is actually one of the former Lords of Cinder I mentioned in the first episode. I had genuinely completely forgotten that he was here, but he will become very useful to us later on.
No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
What have you got to say, Ludleth?
Of our purpose. 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire.
So here Ludleth is just telling us a little bit about what I mentioned once more in the first episode around the start, the quick bit about linking the fire and how the Age of Fire kind of brought about humanity, but I'm going to head away. I won't be away too long, don't worry Ludleth. We'll be back to see you soon. Hopefully before the end of the episode, but we shall see. I am going to head back now and let's see what happens at the foot of the high wall. Perfect, I just want to pop back quickly and introduce Ludleth. But let me run across here now, and I believe there is an item waiting for us. No, I misremember. Oh, no, it's up here. Whoops. Soul of a deserted corpse, nothing wrong with that. Now we can head down the stairs. Going to be careful not to fall off the edge because I will end up doing some damage to myself. And what have we got down here? Mostly dead dudes who have no interest in me. And dogs. Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. And I'd prefer if you didn't also, sir. That is the good thing about the nice wide swing of the Claymore. It starts behind us, and the damage just carries the whole way across. Now, I do need to reopen this gate quickly, because we've got one more friend to meet in this area also. Now, these guys are pretty chill, so I'm just going to leave them be. But I believe there are some more dogs around here who have a wish to chew up my face. There they are. Hopefully I can hit them both with the wide swing. There we go. The sprinting attack with the Claymore is very nice. I believe the one-handed swing is quite wide too, yes.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained.
Okay, Yol, I'm going to be honest. I may have a hook for a face, but you don't seem to have anything for a face. That's like a hole.
Champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Yeah, sure thing, man. I'm quite happy to have you along. We'll be going back to see you very shortly.
I should be dead. Yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Cool. Thanks, y'all. Is there an item around here too? There is. We'll go back and see Yol very shortly. That is one thing I do vaguely dislike. Now, it's more of a nitpick, really, but the placement of bonfires in some of the areas of Dark Souls 3 are a little bit weird. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Let's just sprint our way in here. So our last bonfire, rather, I don't know what a bonfire is, but our last bonfire was right at the top of that wall. Our next bonfire, just here. Some strange choices in placement there. But we just unlocked Yol. Let's pop back and say hi. So here we are back in Firelink Shrine. Yol is just chilling in the corner here. Let's see what he has to say for us.
Champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
Okay, so Yol will sell us some sorceries. Now, as I mentioned previously, I'm not much of a magic user. What we will also let us do is draw out true strength, which is a very interesting little thing. It's also the beginning of the ending I want to go for, the path for the ending I want to go for, rather. So Yol is basically just offering us a free level. I'm going to drop it into dexterity so I can actually use that bow I got last time around. And now it's gone, but
be safe, champion of Ash.
We shall, thank you, Yol. But yes, Yol allows us to draw out true strength. We're going to see what that means a little more. But do try to keep an eye on Joe as I die more and more.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part.
Yes, we are back. Hey, Grey Rat.
Whatever trinket you need, speak up.
Sure thing.
Just don't ask me where I got them.
Oh, he's a caution. So Grey Rat actually also serves as a shop. You'll see here he's got some items that the other lady does not. He has things like the Thieves set, a couple of different options like fire arrows. Might not hurt to actually pick up some arrows while I'm here, since I have the dex for the bow as well, actually. But Grey Rat, very useful as a shop.
Goodbye.
Will be...
Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
Oh, we'll talk about that soon, my friend. Alright, back to the undead settlement. My apologies about the travelling back and forth between Firelink. Unfortunately, it is required for some of the storylines, so... I will have to pop back on occasion. Okay, you guys take a step back, thank you. Oh, did you drop something? No, not an item. Got some items on the hanging bodies here we want to grab. Small leather shield. Again, won't use it, but always nice to have. I do like to build up a bit of a weapon collection as we carry on. We're going to start to see these little thief enemies popping up more as well in this particular area. They are not normally too bad. They can hit hard, and if they catch you from behind, they can also potentially backstab you, so that's unpleasant, but otherwise they're not the worst by any means. Okay, you know what? Let's just chuck a firebomb and not risk falling off. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Poke. There we go. Knock the body down with a poke. Good evening, sir. And let us grab some repair powders. So repair powder, you'll see the red bar underneath my weapon actually showing its condition. Now, the condition of the weapon really doesn't go down particularly quickly unless you've got maybe a crystal weapon. So it's not really something you're going to have to worry about generally, but if you're going for a long run without a rest at a bonfire, at the bonfire I should explain, the red bar refills. But if you do go a long time without resting at the bonfire, oh for goodness sake, do you mind, sir? Thank you. Yes, if you do go a long time without resting at the bonfire, it can start to get low, and it does run the risk of then breaking your weapon and you having to pay to repair it. But for now, we'll pop out here where we knocked that body down. I'm going to accidentally throw a firebomb when I mean to heal. There we go. And now you'll recall previously we've seen times where hucking a firebomb at some barrels has worked out well, and apparently this is not one of them. What the? That's what I was expecting. 3 for that particular firebomb. Can we reach these 2 over there as well? Yes, we can. So that's a lot of the trouble we have to deal with here taken care of. Now I've accidentally one-handed my weapon. So, couple of enemies here. The small guy is nothing really to worry about, but the lady crouching in front of the fire, she is quite tough. Let's see. Hello. Uh-oh. Yes, she is going to cast these sorceries at us that can, unfortunately, chase us. Nope. I would rather you did not, thank you. Oh, no. No, I don't want to hug. Oh, I wasn't expecting the follow-up swing there. Alright, come on. Just, oh, for goodness sake. Ah. You're interrupting, sir. She's gonna try to fire hug. Nope, I don't want a fire hug. But you can have a backstab. And let's give her a poke. And swing. And down she goes. Not too bad at all. And oh goody rubbish. A completely useless item. But I believe there is, yes, an Estus shard over here. So that's one more use of healing for us once we go back to Andre. There appears to be an item over here as well. Soul of an Unknown Traveler. Always nice to get some levels. Take a drink, just get myself back to full. And I didn't even spot you earlier. My apologies, sir. Didn't mean to ignore you. And an ember for our trouble. Now, I believe there are more enemies somewhere around here. There he is. Can I jump for... Well, I apparently just managed to avoid getting stabbed there too. Always a pleasant experience to avoid. Let's give him a whack. And oh, you can accidentally hit walls, rocks and things with your sword, which will ruin your attack arc. It's a bit unfortunate. Right, let's have a look in here. I believe we can open this door. And it's around here somewhere. There it is. There's actually a hole in the ceiling here. This is one of the most important rooms in the game because it contains the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant item, which is the Covenant I particularly like. If you've played the first Dark Souls, you'll know of Solaire and the Warriors of Sunlight, their love of jolly cooperation, and I am a big Solaire fan, so I am always down for my Sun Bros. The cage enemies here are not too bad. They can be dealt with relatively easily by... Oop, I wasn't expecting you to. By stabbing. Whoops. Or any kind of piercing attack really will do increased damage to the cages, so bows would do fine as well. There we go. All dealt with. I do like seeing the buildings in the distance. Oh my, I wasn't expecting you to move. Down you go. Are you also alive? Yes, you are. But not anymore. I've probably gone about this a poor route now, but I'll carry on. There's plenty of upgrade materials around this way. Let me see, I think there's some, if I'm recalling correctly... Oh, no, it's soul down here. Then the Titanite must be further down. Now, if I'm recalling correctly, there are going to be some people who are going to burst out of here and try to eat my skin. Oh no. More of those bloody sorceries. Or those aren't sorceries, I suppose those are curses. And more rubbish. Wonderful. Oh, wow. Do you mind, sir? Grab ourselves a whip and get stabbed in the face. We've still got plenty of healing. We're not doing badly at all. Now, I would like to deal with this cleric immediately. But there's a... Oh, great sword, or not great sword, great hammer skeleton in the way. Never mind though. He's not too much of trouble. Alright, and let's deal with you. Nope. Not allowed to. Backstab. Thank you. And just take a couple of swings, and what the hell happened there? Alright, and down she goes. We get some Titanite for our trouble. And I believe there's a spot more down this hill. Excellent. And I'm going to, if I can, leave via a slightly odd route. I would normally just walk down through this building here. But this way will take me the same way. However, there is an item and a gem lizard. Or a Titanite lizard? I'm still not certain of the name of these things. He's going to get away. No! Oh, dang it. Okay, well, we missed the lizard, but we did get an invasion by Holy Knight Hodrick. Now, this is actually an NPC invasion. It's not lucky enough to get a real one yet. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I do think the invasions are fun. But let's go over, try and get Hodrick's attention and see if we can't knock his teeth in for him. Hodrick, good evening. Yep, notice me, thank you. If you wouldn't mind chasing me out here so our friend with the saw won't bother us. Yes, hello, Hodrick. Gotta watch out when he has his shield out. He actually can parry quite well. Oh, dear. Well, Hodrick is proving more a problem than I suspected he would. I think he's using the same sword as us. Oh no, I missed out on a potential visceral attack there. Oh my, he is good with the parries. Oh no, what's he using? Some kind of sorcery. Uh-oh. Well, I know what that does. That heals him, so we want to push him away from that. And oh no. You're exactly who I didn't want to show up. You stop healing. Oh, hell. Well, he's made the fight awkward now. Stop healing. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Hodrick got me. Another death on the counter. I'll be back for you, Hodrick. Now, luckily, I had just gotten this bonfire, so no real loss for us, apart from the ember. Can I open the door from this side, or does it need to be opened from the other side? Other side. Alright, that's fine. We'll get there shortly. Oh, but the gem lizard has respawned. I hope he doesn't spot me. Let's see if we can't chase him down this time. Oh, no. I do believe the lizards do respawn if you reload the area, but... Excellent, sharp gem. So the sharp gems, you saw the raw gems I got last time. There were also other gems like heavy. They let me do what's called infusions to my weapon. And with the infusions, what I'm able to do is to change how the stats scale on them. Now, I'm not going to go very in detail on stat scaling, but you'll see in the menu next to my weapon, at the bottom there, attribute bonus, there are letters, and the higher the grade the letter, so you know, A being the high, or S rather being the highest, then A, B, C, and so on, it will actually gain more damage for how much of that stat I happen to have. So it can be a fine way of increasing your damage output. Now that was a silly idea, because I'm about to use an Ember and get Hodrick back for a one-on-one fight this time, I hope. There he is. You're not going to do so well when you don't have a guy with a soul. Weapon arts being used there as well. I don't tend to use the weapon art on the Claymore, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I prefer the ones that just offer a buff for... No, you do not get to do that. I believe that increases his defense quite a bit if he can infuse himself with the fire there. No! Absolutely not, Hodrick. Yes, he's out of Estus. Okay, let's see what he can... No! I said, you're not doing it. And stay dead. And we get ourselves a vertebrae shackle. Vertebrae shackles are actually a covenant item that we can offer to, I think, Rosaria? Or no, the Mound Makers. Sorry, the Mound Makers is a covenant of chaos in Dark Souls 3, and their item is vertebrae shackles. By offering specific items to your covenant, you can gain yourself some special weapons or items that might not be available otherwise, or even spells. And, oh yes, now I remember why we wanted to go the other way first. You know what? I'm actually going to go back to the bonfire after having killed him. Hodrick won't be back, because yes, there is a giant catapult firing at me, and I'd rather go deal with that first and then go through that area. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to take off from here. I'm going to have to fight my way back down through this building. So I'm probably going to skip ahead a little. Or not, you know what, that's just a fast route. No harm in showing that, and what I'm going to do is, rather than going off through that building again, I am going to go across this bridge to the right here. I probably should deal with at least some of these guys, because they're going to chase me. I kind of hope those guys drop the Thieves' Hood at some point. It's a very fun helmet. What the... Well, he just fell through the world. Path over to this side as well. We'll be going down there shortly. Or... No, let's go now. So we're gonna make our way up here. We're going to have to watch out for, yes, several of these guys. They're also firing darts at us from the roof, so they're going to eat up health. I probably should have thought ahead and equipped something to deal with them, but I didn't, so... Alright, well, I'm full of darts right now, so let me quickly run back around the corner and grab myself some throwing knives. There we go. They're not particularly high damage, but they'll at least let us pick away at these guys on the roof. Oh, I did not see you. Alright. And have a drink quickly, because I don't want to be taken out by some stupid darts. And you know what? Let's just climb up and stab him. I don't need the knives after all. Come here. There you go. That'll teach him. Right, let's pop down and grab this item. Oh, just a fading soul. And if I run around here... The plank shield. The worst shield in the game. I'll be back to talk to you in a moment. Sorry, someone was throwing darts at me from somewhere. There you are. Drink first, then throw back. Uh-oh, I'm moving forward slightly with each throw. You know what? Let's just get around the corner and chat to the skeleton.
Another Nana disappeared. The Grunton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade. Another Nana disappears.
Okay, just the same thing again. I wondered if you had a second line of dialogue or anything. But we will soon see what he was talking about. I'm going to quickly run back around here. I don't think there's items across that roof, is there? Well, I can go back and check later if needed. But for now, I want to grab these homeward bones and pop down here. Now, he mentioned the grandson carries the cage. Evening. I'm just going to run down past you quickly, because I think there is more items here. Nope, not behind you. Now, I can potentially get this item, but I'll have to... Maybe if I one-handed swing, it'll fold the body inward. Nope, never mind. Fold the body inward. What is with my failure with the English language today? Alright. No luck getting that item yet. If I'd been lucky, I would have knocked it inward. I'm going to have another quick drink, just to top myself up, and I'm going to walk behind this chap and examine this cage. Let's see what happens here. Truly the future of travel. Ride was great until he dumped me down a hole. 2 stars on a Cage Guy Uber. So what I've just done is joined a slightly hidden covenant. The mound makers that I mentioned previously are actually down here, and we are now, because we've War God wooden shield, not a shield I'm going to use, but I don't use any shields, so that's to be expected. Oh well, not true, I suppose I do use one shield.
Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise? Yes,
Are we a hollow? Yes, we are.
It's important to know who you are, but we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so.
Excellent. I shall pray at this sacrificial altar here. Offer a vertebrae shackle. I think this is how I do it. Covenant allegiance deepened. Nope, I accidentally gave them the Covenant item. Did I get my... Do I have to talk to you again?
Beware the shackles of the god. You might need this.
Ah, yes, I needed to talk to him a second time. That's what I'd done incorrectly. My apologies. There we go, and now we've got the Mound Maker's Covenant.
Your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family.
So with the different covenants that you can use, you'll see that there are different options. For example, the Sumbros will have a slightly more kind of yellow summon sign, or the Mound Makers will have a pink summon sign. So the Mound Makers are, or rather all of them have slightly different effects on how the person will be in your world. But the pink summon signs in particular, whether it be a red summon sign, which means you're summoning them in to fight you, or a white summon sign, which means you're summoning them in to help you, the Mound Makers can actually help or hinder the host regardless. They're the Chaos Covenant, the Cult of Madness, as it were. So you may recall last episode when we met Grey Rat, he asked us to track down his friend Loretta, and we did find an item in the undead settlement called Loretta's Bone.
You're back. And in one piece.
So I think we might have to give Grey Rat some bad news.
My part, huh?
Sorry, Grey Rat.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though.
Still, not cool, my man, I'm sorry.
You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
Thanks, guy. You feeling okay?
You can keep the ring as, well.
Oh, okay, he's not doing it yet, but when I leave, I think...
Bye. And stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore. One.
Okay, this is odd. Normally Grey Rat, mourns Loretta, but he doesn't seem to have this time. So, that's slightly odd. I will say I've got about 9,000 souls on me. I've sold off my soul items as well. And I've committed that Estus shard that we grabbed from the fire. So I'm just going to grab some quick levels and we shall head back out. So I've grabbed myself a little bit of vigor, a little bit of vitality to get us on our way. I'm also going to take a moment actually to equip that bow and my torch to my left hand. Just so I have access to those if needed. I won't really be using either, but I'd rather have the torch readied. I can switch the bow if I need it, and let's head back out. Alright, perfect. Back here after a quick jaunt across the bridge. Let's just pop our heads in here. Oh, we've got some guys waiting for us in the stables. Nice pitchfork, buddy. Soul of a deserted corpse, lovely. Anything hidden in here? Nope. And excellent. Hello. Now you have a potential to drop a weapon I would like. Nope, no good. He could have dropped the Flamberge, the slightly different greatsword variant that he has, which would have been, I think it's got a slightly longer reach than the Claymore, but I'm not certain on that now I think of it. Grab the Catechus round shield, and whoops. Same guy who was causing us problems earlier, now above us being an arse again. And you'll see down there appears to be a gap under the bridge. There's also a way across, but what I am going to do is I am going to jump straight down here, because those barrels up there, once more, exploding barrels. And you really don't want to run into those. See? Hop in here, and we get our next bonfire. Let's have a quick rest. And then we can head out the far door onto the roof area here, because there is another friend to meet. And there's a lot of friends in this area. So let's quickly take care of you, gentlemen. I don't like when you throw firebombs at me when I'm near explosives. Good day, sirs. I'll be with you just shortly, mate. Want to quickly grab this hand axe? Okay, hello, Kornix.
Unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode.
Your abode's a little cramped, buddy.
Old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are. An encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Okay, Joe is just occasionally bouncing for some reason. I don't know why, but I love it. But yeah, let's learn pyromancy.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered.
Pyromancy is one of the other variants of magic in this game. I think pyromancies might have actually been what that invader was doing. Great, he'll be waiting for us back at Firelink now. So we can head out and meet him soon, but for now I am going to up down onto this roof here. And I believe there is, yes, a big friend with a pot. Okay, not doing wonderfully at avoiding his attacks, but these guys are fairly high damage and kind of hard to stagger. If you would stop that, please. Thank you so much. Alright, and we've got someone here on... I was going to say like a guillotine, but it looks more like they were pressed in it. Oh yes, pressed with spikes. Soul of an unknown traveler from that. I'm going to quickly put away my weapons because I want to see if I can... kick. Nope. I messed it up. But we did get the the fire clutch ring even. Fire clutch ring is very useful. It boosts up our fire damage. But it decreases our damage increases rather our damage absorption. So we'll take more damage, but we will also deal more fire damage. So that is actually a very good ring if you do want to use pyromancy. I'll quickly go and deal with you, because I don't want you following me. Uh-oh. And a free worker hat. In fact, let's give Joe a nice hat. I'm going to be honest, Joe, it doesn't help your luck a whole lot. And another Titanite shard for our trouble. Okie doke. Now, I could have just walked down the stairs over there, but... that's not the fun way to do things. Oh. Apparently the fun way is to completely miss what you're attempting to do. And... end up making a fool of yourself. Now, let's hope this dog doesn't hit me. Uh-oh. Oh, good. It fell down. Oh, it didn't fall down. Okay, could you leave me alone, please, dog? Excellent. Not dead. Let's heal. Because I was quite low on health, I was not convinced the dog wouldn't kill me. Got another couple of pot guys across the way, but for now, I'm going to head into this gap here. Now, did I see another dog fall down there? I did not. Excellent. And we've got a couple of rats, some fog. Now, I'm going to approach the fog just a little bit carefully. Cestus is a fine weapon as well, a punch weapon. But you can actually use it in your offhand to parry. Now, where is... there it is. Giant rat. Not very tough, but it does scare the hell out of you the first time you come across it not expecting it. Excellent. And back through here. I don't think there's an item this way, but I always have to check to be safe. Nope. And out we go. We'll just crack this gate, and we're actually back at the first bonfire we got here. Where the giant bow guy is. Let's make our way over the bridge here. I'd normally take a little bit of time to clear the enemies and everything, but I'm a little bit low on health, so I'm going to be running like hell and trying to avoid flung pots like that. You'll also notice that chap with the giant mace to our left. We'll go back and meet him soon. I'm going for now to open the door, and we might get to see something vaguely funny here, which is I'm invincible while opening doors, so despite the fact that he was clearly hitting me in the head, it didn't count. And we've got some kind of elevator moving here. Now, actually, I want to move away from here just in case they do something bad. So, you know what? You guys come back here, and I will fight you, no problem. But, yep, that's fine. Yep. You guys, come on. You. Yep, that's... No. Not two at a time, come on. Separate out a little. Uh-oh. I have made a big mistake. Oh, okay, he didn't... Oh, no! Well, that was a stupid. No, there was a friend up there. So I'm going to pop down. I'm going to lose a chunk of health for it, but that's fine. And I am going to run across here once more. No, you know what? Let's just deal while I have health. I'm going to have to deal with them eventually. Down. Not too bad. Let's just take care of the small one quickly. There we go, and around him. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm about to be attacked by a group of dogs. I was hoping to get the spin attack out there, but it did not work out in my favor. Oh, no. You see, this is why I was saying previously about dogs being a problem. If they get you in a group, they will so easily just tear down your health. And unfortunately, they nearly cornered me. Okay, can I get a drink in? No! Okay, I managed to save myself. And they're taken care of. Oh, the danger. Quickly grab the item back here. I don't even remember what it is. I just remember it's here. Alluring skulls. So we can actually use those to lure enemies like dogs away from us or into potential hazards. Now I'm going to try to jump and falling attack this guy. Down he goes. Is that enough to kill him? Not quite. Damn. But he's no longer a danger to me, which is what really matters. So we've got 2 friends in this area. Hello.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You, here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty.
I find death rarely is.
Death to leave you broken. Time after time.
Death leaves you broken. Time after time. But I can't open it from this side, so that's not a lot of good to me. As he says, we'll traipse right on past there for now, and let's head in here to meet our other friend. And also reclaim my souls, actually. I want those back. But more importantly, meet our other friend. And one of my favourite friends in the game. Hi, Zigbert. Oh, he has such a way with words.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Zigbert of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if
Yes,
I'm not
indeed I
mistaken,
have.
They come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
That is indeed a conundrum, my friend. However shall we resolve this? I don't know. It's too technical a puzzle for me. The elevator does indeed only go down... Oh my! The most obvious answer. And yet my first playthrough, I still missed it 5 or 6 times.
This lift, with a little... got to use my...
Okay, see, bro, you're not getting it, but I'm gonna head up. See you at the top. Whee! You might have also noticed a small platform we just went past on our way. We'll be going back to that soon. But for now, I'm going to grab the items up here. And we're going to meet another friend. So many friends in this area.
Who are you?
I'm Joe. I have a hook for a face. Who are you?
I help anytime.
Oh, thank you. The young white branch is a really fun item as well. What it allows us to do is to disguise ourselves as a world object, so we'll turn into a statue or something until we try to attack or move. So if you do get invaded, it's actually a really fun way to hide. If people, you know, don't necessarily know the layout of statues or levels particularly well, they can spend forever looking for you, and it's very amusing. I'm going to... Actually, I'm not going to head back down for now. My healing is a little bit low. So I'm going to pop back to the bonfire, and then I will come back when we are back with our Zigbert. And let's just run through here. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me, please. Oh, no. Okay, this has gone terribly. I can take no more hits, and the dogs are quite fast, so this could end up killing me. Nope, made it. Now, the next question. Will this elevator go the way I want it to? No. Well, he's still running, but maybe he'll just fall down the... No such luck. Not too bright, though. Catch you later. Now let me see which side. This is the side I need. Whoop, down we go. Found your way, Zigbert?
Oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head.
More than an epiphany, I'm sure.
I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
Yeah, send it down first. I just showed you.
On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast?
Giant fiery guy wandering around down there? Yeah, I've spotted him.
A steady hand, but
That thing makes my skin crawl.
I reckon we can take it.
Now, think twice before you go down that road.
I will. Let me just see if I can... Oh, wrong kind of arrow. Okay, well, let's get my aim first. Get a slight zoom with the bow. About the same as I get off the binoculars, to be honest. And let's just see if I can...
No!
There we go.
Should have waited. Well, it's too late now.
Sure is.
I, Zigbert of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side. Ah!
I'll be along shortly. Okay, Zigbert is actually kind of close to dying here, so... Oh, okay, I thought he was closer to the cliff than he was. I also somehow got knocked down by jumping at the demon. But this fire demon isn't so bad, he's just a mini-boss, really. Now he will... Yep, this is when we want to move back, because he's about to explode. Okay. Prefer if you hadn't done that. Is he dead? Oh no. Oh, okay, I thought I heard the sound of someone dying. That might have been an invasion. Something is happening. Either way, the fire demon is dead and we got a fire gem for our trouble and a bunch of souls. And we'll talk to our friend Zigbert.
But you mustn't get in over your
Good
head.
backup, bro.
We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
Why, Zigbert, are you trying to get me drunk? Oh my.
Your valor, my sword, and our victory together.
Hell yes.
Long may the sun shine.
Long may the sun shine, my friend. And we just got the Toasty Mush.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
I don't disagree. And if we talk to him once more, I believe... Beautiful. And we get the sleep emote too. Alright, let's go, Joe. You can't sleep all day. We've got to go and pick up some items around here. And most importantly, a ring I particularly want. So I believe that was just a soul. Nothing too much over this way. Now, you'll see a body hanging up there that I, whoops, want to get for myself. Let me just pop it with an arrow. Because that body in particular has a set of armor. And on the opposite side, I believe it's this one, has a pale tongue. Another Covenant item, and that is a Covenant item that, whoops, I keep on equipping my sword, that we need for Ringfinger Leonard, who gave us the red Eye Orbs last time. Got a large club, a good strength weapon, but I do prefer a sword myself. I do believe there's a great club also. I'll have to double check that. Was there anything back on this side? I thought there was, but there does not appear to be. So let's head into the building. We've got a little bit to deal with inside, but nothing unmanageable. Now, I'm going to regret doing this, but I'm going to go and pick up this item. Some red bug pellets. And it... What? I could have sworn that's where it happened. Well, never mind. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's just take a step back and poke. And poke. And grab the item. There we go. That's what I was expecting to happen downstairs. Just a couple of fading souls, I imagine. Yeah. Alright, let's head across the bridge. We've got some lovely petrified people here. And some dogs to deal with. Down you go. And you're alive? Well, I didn't even notice. And into the room here, I'm going to quickly grab this human pine resin. Human pine resin adding dark damage to our weapon. There are some cages down here, but more importantly, there are two of those casters with the big scary maces up here, and I want to be avoiding them. So I'm going to sprint straight on through. Brave coward that I am. And grab myself Flynn's ring. Now that is a nice ring, but not the one I want in particular. The one I want is down here. So a slightly more hidden position once more. I'm going to roll down into this tower. I don't believe those casters up there can get me anymore. And let's have a quick look down. So if I was to jump straight down the tower, I would die. But I can jump to that narrow gap over there if I'm careful. So, as long as I don't mess up. Did I make it? Yes, I made it. Fantastic. So, we get to the base of the tower. I am going to get the Chloranthy ring, which is the ring I really wanted, and I'm also getting the Mira armor. So, let's check out our nice new gear. The Chloranthy ring, one of my favourite rings in the game, raises my stamina recovery speed, because the more I can swing my weapon, the more damage I can do. Let's also have a look at Flynn's ring, actually. So Flynn's ring, if we lower our equip load, so the less armour and equipment we are wearing, the higher our attack will be. You'll see I'm on a 68% weight ratio with it, or weight ratio even. And if that goes above 70%, you're going to start heavy rolling. Let me just let me pop on something heavy here. So this should go over 70% and you'll see what I mean. So the roll is much slower, much less useful. Let's pop back on our normal hat. Everyone knows Joe's hat. It's his most famous feature. From here, we're really just back where we started. That was the procession I ran past at the beginning, and that is just over there, the bridge I rolled off of to get my bonfire. So I am going to homeward bound back, and let's go. Okay, so I've sold off all of my souls, and I've got, what, 1, 2, 3? Not too bad. 3 levels, so I'm going to need plenty of strength coming up, and I'm also going to be needing lots of vitality. So let's keep going on that for now.
Well, Ashen One, may the flames guide thee.
May the flames guide me indeed, my dear. And we also want to go and have ourselves a chat with Leonard. Now that we've gotten ourselves a pale tongue.
Well,
Hey, Leonard.
it's been some time. I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger.
Leonard. My apologies even.
Slipped you those red eyes some time ago.
I'm going to mispronounce your name a lot.
You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
So we got the lift chamber key because we got the pale tongue for him. He is going to send us now to gather a red-eye orb proper. The ones he gave us previously are cracked, so they are consumed upon use, but if we get the full red-eye orb, we can use it infinitely. I am going to quickly swing out by Yoel as well, just because I'm not certain. But I think we can draw out some more true strength. Yes, we can! Wonderful, and we'll have even more strength. I need, I think, 32 for the sword, so we need to get plenty in.
Champion of Ash.
We will. Let me just have a quick look at Joe here while we're at it. Joe, you okay? You're never looking too good, but you're looking a little less good. just going to point out there as well on this stat screen, Hollowing 2 that wasn't previously there. But more on that later. And once more back to the dilapidated bridge in the undead settlement. Let's make our way through here. I am going to... Actually, I'm not going to take care of you. I'm going to run through this gate and I am going to ignore you. And I'm going to let someone else take care of you. You'll remember the giant that we went and spoke to up on the tower. That tower over there, in fact. Let's see if he... Oh, well, he definitely killed some enemies for us, just the wrong side. So I'm not even going to kill any of these guys. I'm just going to roll around and I'm going to let him do it for me. I will have a drink, but mostly I'm all about the letting him do the work for me thing. Oh, you know what? It's just faster this way. There you go. He did most of the work. We've got a tree here. Now, I'm not picking up the items around this. There's a very specific reason for that. It is a slight spoiler, so I will say now, if I pick up all of the white branches and the like around this tree, then I will pick up one, because I think, yes, there is an ember here. The rest are fading souls and white branches, but if you pick up all of the white branches, our archer friend actually dies. Now, we will get a ring for our trouble, but it's not a ring that I particularly care for, so I'd rather have our archer friend. And an undead bone shard, even, not an Estus shard this time. Undead bone shards are just as important as the Estus shards. What they do for us is they actually increase the effectiveness of our Estus flasks. So the Estus shards give us more uses, and then the Estus, or the undead bone shards rather, give us more healing per use. And, oh no, I knew that was going to happen. Cleric set, but we did take a chunk of damage for our trouble. Now, we've also got the Mortician's Ashes. The ashes we are able to give to the lady who runs the shop back in Firelink, and that will allow her to sell us new goods. Always nice to get the ashes when you can. And, uh-oh, wasn't expecting you. Down you go. Oh, and you. Let's take a stroll up the stairs, quickly 180 around and jump across. So we can get this, I think it's a scythe. Great scythe. Beautiful. And we will head up this way, allowing us to pop open the gate over here. And you will hopefully recognize this area fairly quickly. That is the tower where I went and I got the Cloranthy ring. Now, we've got a big old empty room right here. And we all know what a big old empty room means in Dark Souls. Say it with me, people. Boss time. Now, the boss isn't really the most dangerous thing in this fight. In some ways, his minions can be worse. But let's try and get a quick bum rush on him. Now, he is one of the more unpleasant bosses in the game, the Curse Rock Greatwood, because you have to attack all these little pustules on his body. And honestly, with the placement, it really feels like you're whacking the guy in the junk. Uh-oh. Oh. Thank you. Curse Rock Greatwood, you actually kind of did that one in my favor. That one less so, but, you know, can't have them all. Excellent. And by breaking the pustules, we get a big old hit on him. And he's gonna butt slam and... oh, wow. Phase 2 happened quicker than I thought. You might recognize this as well as where we got signed up for our previous covenant. The Mound Makers. So we've actually fallen into the Mound Makers covenant area here. You can't join the... uh-oh. This is problematic. He got a grab off on us. But yes, you have to find the cage before you fight the Cursed Rock Greatwood, I believe. If you want to join the Mound Makers. Now, let's see if we can get near him, maybe get some damage off. I would ideally like to hit that pile of pustules under the arm. There we go. Good to have a weapon with a good wide swing on this particular boss fight as well, just because he can be an awful pain to hit. Let's move back away from him, and I'm just going to charge into the ghoul. There we go, another one. Now, I believe the back of one of his hands had a pustule. Is it this one? No, it is not. But these ones on his back are open. I'm just going to top my health up a little bit for safety. Excellent, and pull back. Uh-oh. Okay, that lie down move is unfortunate. Yeah, you go on and spin. And I'm just going to move away from here. Come on, mate. Okay, another one. And now he's going to lie down on me if he can, I think. Nope. There he goes. It wouldn't be too long. Alright, let's charge in and get our damage. There we go. Exactly what I wanted. And does he have another one on this hand? No, he doesn't. I keep getting the hands wrong. Alright, where are the next set of pustules? Oh, there's one on that hand. And one on that leg, too. High up, though. Can I reach it? Yes, I can. Uh-oh. Really prefer if you didn't do that, mate. Nice one. Now we just need to get the one on the back of this hand. Come on. Yeah, and that's Cursed Rock Greatwood taken care of. Now, the thing about Cursed Rock Greatwood, optional boss, but he does give us the Transposing Kiln. And Transposing Kiln, very, very important item. We definitely want to have it. Also, you might remember this guy who was the reason we could join the Mound Makers. Yeah, Cursed Rock Greatwood kind of landed on him, so, But for now, let's take a rest at the bonfire. I'm going to pop back to Firelink, burn that undead bone shard and whatnot. Okay, so... hello, Shrine Handmaid. I'm going to give you this ash.
Gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment.
You probably shouldn't eat it. You're not a... you know, there's a little bit in cat food, but you're not a cat. But yes, we can see now she's actually got some sorceries, some new weapons and armor, and as we give her more forms of ash, she'll actually start stocking new things. You know what? The grave key is probably the wiser way to do this than the other way I was planning to do it. So yes, let's buy the grave key.
Heavens.
And this is what I was expecting Grey Rat to do. Apparently it's when I leave and come back that he does this.
Heavens.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grey Rat. So I want to swing back around here and chat to Ludleth. Hi, Ludleth. Ludleth, your feet aren't firmly planted anywhere. It's very clear to anyone looking at you that you have no legs. But have a transposing kiln.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Certainly. So what transposition lets us do is to create weapons from the different bosses we've killed. You'll see I have the soul of the Cursed Rod of Greatwood, and I have the soul of the, the soul of Vort, rather. I seem to be missing the soul of a demon. I don't know why. Maybe I can find that later. But there are some rings and weapons you can only acquire through giving up boss souls and a certain payment to get them. For example, Lucatiel's Hollow Slayer Greatsword from Dark Souls 2. There's a ring that recovers HP with successive attacks. Now, I'm going to be honest, none of these weapons are of particular interest to me, so I'm probably just going to eat those souls. Strength, vitality. I think 20 vitality might be enough for us, but we definitely need more strength. I'm just going to change that back to a torch. Jolly good. And let's see if we can't just take out that big rat in one. Okay, we missed the big rat in one, but we took out the small rats, so, you know, small victories. Now, there is a gate along here. Oh, I'm just going to take care of the rats because they're chasing me. Yes, thank you. Goodbye, rats. And we are going to pop open this door. I think this is the first time I didn't just jump down the side. But it wasn't so expensive for the key and I was back there anyway. So, why the devil not? I'm going to grab the loincloth. We've got the statue of Velka here. She can give you absolution in this game. If you harm an NPC and they are now aggroed at you, you can go and you can pay her. Now, it's a fair number of souls. I think it's dependent on your level. But it does cost quite a bit. But she will make the NPC basically stop being aggroed at you. Got a red-hilted halberd. Soul of an unknown traveler. I was waiting for you guys to start getting up. We've got to deal with the skeleton warriors. Now, luckily they don't take much to deal with. And as we come out of here, is this the right area? Yes, it is, but we've got some more skeletons quickly. You were a dog, you weren't even a skeleton, you lied to me. Let's make our way outside. Now, I want to be careful doing this, because there he is. Gem lizard. And I'm pretty sure there's another one. Now, wrong way. And wrong way again. There we go. And, oh, for goodness sake. The red and white shield +1, that's new. I'll go that way in just a moment. That's my exit. I don't recall getting a red and white shield +1 before. I'm not complaining though. I mean, again, shield, but I am now going to try and chase down this gem lizard. Now, what can happen, and may happen, is that pot guy on the cliff could fall right down on my head. And brilliant, a heavy gem is exactly what I want. Yep, there he is. I'm ignoring you. I already got what I wanted down here. And let's make our way away from him. Pop in here. Now, I believe there's going to be a fair few rats to deal with, so I might just one-hand the sword. They don't take a lot of damage, and the one hand has the wider arc. So I have a chance to hit a few of them. There we go. And we get a Saint's Talisman. Wonderful. And we will pop over and... Hello.
Anyone?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, please. Whoever you are, touch me.
Whoa, lady, we just met.
The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures. They never stop biting.
I don't see anything.
Hold out your hand and touch me.
Reach out and touch me.
Ah, yes, there you are. So close indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet. Praise the merciful gods above.
And we learn the prayer emote. Can you tell us
forgive me.
who you are?
I am Irina of Karim.
Hi, Irina.
I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper.
Unusual choice of career, but go on.
Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then?
Nope. Unkindled.
And unfit to tend the flames. But
Min.
if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
Sure thing.
Thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
Thank you, Irina. I appreciate it. Right, so we've met Irina. We're going to head outside. And you might remember old Big Mace the Jerkface out here.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
You're a dick.
Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
You're sending serious mixed messages, my dude. It's like, I don't like her. Also, let nothing happen to her. But that's his problem to deal with. Let's head down here. Have a quick drink, too. I'm going to send the elevator back up just in case, but let's hope. I don't think there's anything around here. The area is just a little dark. Good reason to have a torch with me, but not the only reason. Okay. So we've got an item over here. I believe it's an ember. It is. But we've also got to deal with this Outrider Knight. Outrider Knights have frost weapons and can be a major pain in the ass. They're fast and aggressive. And, oh, they will cause frostbite as well. Vort was actually, I believe, one of the leaders of the Outrider Knights. So this is kind of mini Angry Vort. Oh, you... Don't you dare. Okay, he dared. Add another one to the counter. And remember, kids, always send your elevators back up. And this is exactly why. Now, let's have another crack at this Outrider Knight and hopefully do a little better. I would like my souls back, please. Whoop. Let's try and play a little more aggressive with him, maybe. I'm giving him far too many opportunities to attack and not taking enough with my own, so... Okay, never mind, I need to get back and heal quickly. Ugh, I'd really rather if you hadn't, mate. No! I refuse to die again. Kill me once, shame on you. Kill me twice, shame on me. And you're not killing me twice. But we got an Irritil Straight Sword for our trouble. The Irritil weapons, if I recall, all tend to do frost damage, but it's not a particular flavour I care for. I'm all about the strength. If you know me in real life, you'll know that's not true at all. But we've made it to the Road of Sacrifices. Now, this is only a short area, so I will kick on through here. And we'll... Yep, you go away. We've got bird folk around this area. They can also cast poison at us. They're not particularly nice to deal with, or not particularly hard to deal with either, I suppose. But they do take a few more swings than your standard enemy, so if there's a couple of them getting going, it can end up problematic. Ideally, you want to get them before they get all their wings out, because once they get their wings out, that's when they start attacking. They do have to wind up first, so it gives you a chance to get in and knock some teeth out. Now, a lot of these guys will tend to drop Titanite as well, so this can be an alright area for farming. I'd really like it if you'd stop casting poison into the air, please, mate. Thank you. Visions of treasure, you liar. And we'll pop down here. We'll pop down... Nope, not this side. Okay, I'm actually further on than I thought I was. So, hello, friendo. Yeah, you go ahead and try that. Anyone familiar with Dark Souls 1 remember Man-Eater Mildred? Just saying. And the Brigand set for our trouble. Now, I thought there was a second guy down here, but evidently I've misremembered. And a pair of Brigand Twin Daggers as well, so we just got the Brigand starter set. I've never actually used the Brigand Twin Daggers. I have no idea what they're like. I'm going to pop around here once more, because I believe there's some more items up this way. You're not dead. Liar. Whoop. Really rather you didn't. Thank you. Now, I saw a dead guy with an item. A Shriving Stone and a Corvian Great Sight. Again, not really a user of great sights. Well, you know what? Let's equip it just to see if it's cool. Oh, I can't. It's... Oh yeah, it's a dex weapon. I'm just going to equip it to see how pretty it is. Okay, that is pretty cool. And now I've lost my Claymore. There it is. Actually... We're getting ourselves quite a little weapon collection here. Yes, some more Titanite. It was Shriving Stones those guys dropped, not Titanite, by the way. I managed to mix that up. Shriving Stones let you remove an infusion from a weapon. But I did get that heavy stone earlier. I'll be putting that onto my greatsword when I get it, because heavy will increase the strength scaling of it. Now, where is the drop? There's the drop. That's where we want to be. No need to go across that bridge yet. We're going to come a slightly different route and let them kill themselves while they're at it, because why deal with them ourselves when they'll deal with themselves for us? Dog, you're not meant to be in the ceiling. Dog. You know what? You do you. We got Morn's Ring and a Tome of Miracles. Now, I believe Morn's Ring affects either miracle use or miracle capacity. I'll have to double check that. But I will not be using it. And jump and smack. Beautiful. Jumping is a very handy way of extending the range of your falling attacks. Take them all down. Yeah, you do all the screaming you want. I'll just walk in behind you and... Beautiful. And an ember. Well, that's the entire area, really. There's not much else to show in there, but that is fine. We are on to another new area, which is a very important area, because from here, I am actually able to make a mad dash to get my greatsword. But before we do that, we've got some friends here.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How do you do?
Oh, quite well, thank you. You?
I'm Anri of Astora.
Nice to meet you, Anri.
This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion.
Hello, Horace.
Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder?
I am indeed.
We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich.
Okay.
We go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths,
Sure are.
one may find the other in a time of need.
Indeed.
May the flames guide your way.
Excellent. So Anri is now willing to be our friend.
Oh yes, Horace.
Yes, Horace, if you wouldn't mind.
Active. But don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago.
Surely.
We are well along the road of the... We make the next... May the...
Yep, that makes sense. And... Erg, indeed. Mm-hmm. Perfect. So, Horace there actually has no tongue. That's why he's so damn quiet. Alright everyone, I think we shall call it there for the evening. Thank you very much for joining me once again for Dark Souls 3. We have the Adventures of Joe still ongoing. If you enjoyed the video, please do consider subscribing to the channel. There's a new relaxing evening with every Friday. I do Dark Souls now on a Monday. So if you enjoy those, please do consider it. And if you would like me to check out any other games, please let me know in a comment. Thank you very much, and goodbye.